Catholic school in Quincy, Illinois is implementing a subsidy program to encourage Mass attendance. According to Catholic News Agency, it's in an effort to encourage families to return to the Eucharist and be an active part of the Catholic community. This initiative began July 1st. The initiative builds upon an agreement of 2015, which asked families whose children attended the Catholic school to commit themselves to the Catholic faith and involve themselves in Mass. For this particular church, families who wish to receive the $3,400 subsidy are expected to attend Mass a minimum of 51% of the time. The way it works is families receive cards about the size of a business card, and they write their family's name on it, the children's school, and the date of the Mass they attended. Those cards are dropped into the collection plate during Mass. This is not limited to just one Catholic church. There's another church in Maryland which has a tuition grant of $1,745 to those who, quote, attend Mass regularly. Those parishioners are not asked to keep track of their attendance with a card. They're expected to be registered with the parish and complete a verification form. Their children must also be baptized in the Catholic Church prior to February 1st. Another Catholic church located in Charleston, South Carolina, has the following requirements. They must be registered at the parish for a required amount of time, provide a letter from their former parish stating their active Mass participation. They must attend Mass faithfully, support the life of the parish, and use the envelope system weekly. Under the frequently asked questions section, it says, on Sunday and other holy days of obligation, the faithful are bound to participate in the Mass. They are also to abstain from those labors and business concerns which impede the worship to be rendered to God. It goes on to state that's the ordinary expectation of Catholics. The elderly or disabled are not bound to Sunday Mass attendance. Where it applies, disregard of this precept is a grave matter. If done knowingly, missing Mass on Sunday constitutes serious sin. The minimum expected financial contribution of active parishioners in order to keep this tuition discount is $10 per week. What if I have to work in another city even over the weekend? The answer is, we expect that your spouse and children will still be able to attend Mass. What if I have to work on the weekends? Your family must attend Mass 75% of the time to obtain parishioner tuition rates. I don't like being required to account for my attendance. Isn't this rather bureaucratic for a church? The answer is we must have a manner to determine eligibility for active parishioner tuition rates. The only method we've been able to develop to keep track of attendance is the envelope system. With a parish of over 7,000 people, or 2,100 families, please understand that is humanly impossible for our staff to truly know who's been present without the envelopes. Just a side note, if there's 2,100 families and they are required to give $10 minimum each Mass, that is $21,000 per Sunday. 52 Sundays per year is $1,092,000 per year. This seems to be a movement that's gaining in popularity. I have never heard of this until I saw this article and started looking at some of the other churches that are doing this. Part of Project 2025 including making changes to the law that would require workers to be paid time and a half for hours worked on their definition of the Sabbath. That day defaults to Sunday.
The Sabbath movement is a global initiative that encourages people worldwide to give the planet a rest one day a week to reduce energy consumption and protect the environment. By observing a weekly Earth Sabbath, we can significantly reduce carbon emissions, conserve natural resources, and promote sustainable practices. This movement is inclusive and open to people from diverse backgrounds and cultures, allowing them to participate in Earth Sabbath activities based on their personal beliefs and interests. Together, we can create a global impact by encouraging worldwide participation in this cause. On July 20th, 2024, A global Earth Sabbath March is planned to raise awareness and demand action towards establishing a weekly Earth Sabbath Day.
Continue to watch to see where this is going.